It's Will on Capital Extra. He's just dropped his debut album. Notes is in the studio, everybody.
Blessings.
Welcome to Capital Extra, Notes.
Welcome. Thank you for having me.
Why'd your hoodie on?
Bad hair day.
Is it?
Yeah, no, terrible hair day. I have no haircut at the moment. And I do need one, but I'm really trying to grow my hair out, so I'm stopping
So on the
hair.
day you've dropped your new album, you've not got a trim. What is this?
Yeah, I'm moving terrible.
Terrible. This is a big moment for you. You could think, all right, cool. Let me get my trim. I'm talking about my album, which I've worked so hard on.
Yeah. You know what? It happens sometimes, man. It's been like quite a roller coaster of a journey. And even for the last couple of weeks, it's been like non-stop, just busy,
I can imagine.
And my barber's Hollywood, the way he moves. So like, I need to pre-book it in like a month.
Wow, a month? What type of barber do you go to? How much do you pay for that?
DNLs, big up DNLs,
How much do you pay for your barber? I bet it's like £50 or something mad like that.
No, he does charge a mad thing, but we just keep it on a tab until I'm ready to pay the rest.
What? How the other side live, boy.
Yeah,
How the other side
It's a bit
live.
crazy, but big up Darren, man. DNLs every single time.
Now,
Trust
obviously, your debut album, it's here, it's landed today. What took you so long? You've been here, you've been around, you've put out your songs. I'm like, even though I was like, what, this is his debut album?
Yeah.
Like, you've been, what took you so long, Notes?
It was 3 years of hard work and realization and awakening, and
What did you realize?
just a lot within that 3 years. Like, just a lot. You just learn just a lot. I mean, you as a person probably learned a lot in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I just, man, you end up realizing a lot, learning a lot. And basically taking down the Lego bricks that I once put together and then restructuring the Lego bricks to make it like a more upgraded, updated, evolved version. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think it's good that you took your time and you didn't rush into anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I guess, well, look, you've built your fan base, people know you, and now you can just put it out. Free the album.
Free the album.
Literally. You freed it this morning.
Yeah, man.
How are you feeling? What can people expect?
I'm feeling amazing. I've just really wanted to have this body of work out, especially because it's like my first ever album, and like it's like 15 beautiful songs, like in different ways, and I'm just hoping that everybody else can see what I see or hear what I hear when I listen to this tape.
And how do you feel it reflects you as an artist?
I feel like it just shows me in my most freest form, in the sense of like, no matter what emotion that I could be touching on each individual track, it's the most freest way of me being able to touch on it. So I would say everything that I want to say about that particular thing with no filter and like no holding back, I guess.
Yeah, and you look, even before we started recording this, you saw my reaction. I just said, like, I took it in last night. I took it in this morning. Like, you've clearly worked so hard. Like, it's a mixture of like chilled songs and some quite party songs as well. Like, I was like, oh, I want to hear this in the club.
Yeah, no, 100%, man. We're getting back out there. You know, lockdown's done. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing we can do is get back into the parties correctly. And no, I appreciate everybody, and I hope people are out there partying to the music that I'm making as well. Like, why not? I like to, no matter what form of like song it is or what type of song it is, so like even if it's a party one, that's gonna be like me, because I love parties and I love throwing events sometimes on a random sporadic moment, you know. So yeah, man, it's wavy. I like it.
Yeah, some good features as well, you know. Like, how did they all come about?
Naturally, still just me shouting every single one of them.
You obviously you and AJ Tracy are friends.
Yeah.
Was that a quick call? Like,
Quick call. Just go link him. Yo, come link me, and then he'll come link me. Avellino, again, big up Avellino. Me and him went to school together, funny enough. But he was in like year 11 when I was in year 7.
He went to my uni, actually.
Oh, so down.
Yeah, then
that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's hard. Big up Avellino. And who else? Tiwa Savage as well.
That one.
Yeah, Tiwa Savage. I just hit her up.
That tune literally gripped me.
She's an actual queen.
What was it like
Queen
working
of
with
Africa.
her?
No, it's amazing, man. And when she's been down in London a couple years back as well, like she's always like checked up and come to work with me as well. And like we've always just made good music together. There's some stuff that is unreleased that we have there as well. But she's dope, man. Absolutely dope. And just a pure vibe, to be honest.
Yeah.
Suspect as well. Big up Suspect. Funny enough, he was actually in jail and then he came out, but that I had already written what I wanted on that tune, and then but I wanted him on it the whole time, so I saved it until he came out of jail. And then as soon as he came out, he came to come see me at my studio.
Wow.
And then he done his verse straight away. And
everything just forms together nicely.
Man. Everything. Young T and Bugsy again, naturally known them for about 4 or 5 years now, and even them, like, I just went to their studio session to tell them, yo, I've got a tune that I want you, man, on. And then they said, all right, cool. Book a studio session and we'll go get it done. Yeah. And I booked the session on another day. Then they came to my session and we got it done. So it's just like all naturally, like no A&R, no label to say, oh yeah, this is how we want it, or these are the features that you should work with. And it's literally just natural. Big up the label though, regardless.
Yeah. Were there any people you were hoping to get on that maybe didn't quite work this time, but maybe next time?
Funny enough, there's a track with Mabel and Young Ads that I wanted to put on there.
Oh, what happened to it?
I can't talk about it.
What?
I could give that little spoiler. But
I would have loved to have heard that. I love you and Mabel's connection.
Details. And me and Ads' connection, me and Young Ads, big up Young Ads, D-Block Europe as well, like, it's too good. Like, I love me and Ads' connection also, and Mabel's connection, me and Mabel. So then all three of us is like,
that is
some crazy triple threat song.
So
like,
are we never going to get it in the future? Are you going to revisit that?
I don't know. I'm doing like this little, I wouldn't call it, what would I call it? Like not a march. What would you call it? Like a little protest. So you got to hashtag Mabel and say, where's Rainbow or something? I don't know.
Like, explain this, please. Explain this.
You got to shout Mabel and say, yo, what's going on with Rainbow? Young Ads is down whenever, you get me? So you just got to shout Mabel and say, what's going on with Rainbow?
It needs to happen.
But it's a banger. It's an amazing song. Amazing. Classic.
Oh, well, we just have to believe it and take it as that and then wait for it to somehow appear.
Take it for my word. If it never comes, just remember that I said it.
You just have to hope and pray, like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe one day it will come. Maybe now.
Maybe one day.
Maybe next year.
Know. You never know. Maybe Deluxe. Who knows? I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
Wow, I'll really wait for that.
I'm going to try.
Fingers crossed. Now, do you know what? I've clocked with a lot of artists, these days, the music scene's changed. A lot of people are making songs maybe for like challenges or like for TikTok or whatever. Like, I couldn't really see your facial expression. Like, how do you feel about that side of music? Like, did you try and do that with any of your songs this time round? Did you want any of them on your album to be like, oh, this is going to like have like a TikTok challenge or like a dance or anything? Or did you want to just play it straight down the line and be like, you know what? This is my album.
Yeah, no. Before I do state my opinion, like, I actually believe TikTok is a door opener for a lot of the youths that are going to be coming through, a lot of them that have come through. Even A1 and J1, they started popping off of that, I believe, TikTok. And like certain other people have also. So it's beautiful because people are feeding their families through TikTok, you know what I'm saying? And it's grossed over 60 billion or some mad amount of money. And the guy's retired and he's only in his 30s. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is. But for me, I haven't necessarily tried to make anything specifically for TikTok. I don't think I would do that. I feel like naturally, if my music does go on there and people do show it love, then by God's grace, that happens. Which, funny enough, happened during COVID with Sit Back Down.
Timeless.
Out of nowhere. That became trending #1 on TikTok. Nowhere.
Timeless.
You got what I'm saying? So, big up Malik Berry as well. But apart from that, I just couldn't like sit in a studio to be like, oh my God, like, what am I going to make for a song for everybody to do a dance? I don't know how to do that. I'm very free flow.
Don't you dance?
Nah.
Why?
I dance when I'm drunk, but
So obviously you low-key revealed your hungover at the moment a bit. Were you dancing last night?
yeah. No, I'm defo hungover a bit. I had like a pre-listening party, so it was like an
I saw that on Instagram. Yeah.
It was like an intimate family and friends album listening party, so everybody was capable of just sitting there and just listening
Enjoying
to the album, taking it in,
drinks
track
there,
for track.
celebrating. I'm here for like
food, drink, ice cream truck.
I support
you
it.
know what I'm saying? Fire girl,
It's a tick. We're not judging you. Don't worry. Don't need to justify yourself while you're hungover.
Don't worry, you're gonna get another invite.
You're better like, I'm hungover because
I'm here just explaining all the good stuff. And you're just thinking, where was my invite?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, why didn't I hear about this, please?
No,
I did say to that. Where was my invite?
No, I'm sorry.
No,
a new invite will be on the way. Don't worry. I'm gonna throw like a club party soon as well because the album's out and man will just be celebrating the fact that the album's out. But it's gonna be beautiful, man.
It's important.
You're invited to that. You're invited
Thank
to that.
you.
And so are you, madam.
Amen.
Yeah.
Producer Andrew. Amen. We thank God. But look, one thing I've realized about this album, you said it before, like it's you.
Yeah.
You know. Some bits were quite personal, actually. I'm like, he's really talking about his life here, and like, especially your song "Take Me." I'm like, all right, this clearly like you're talking about your life. It almost sounds like you're talking about like a broken down relationship.
Yeah. Funny enough, "Take Me In" was actually made roughly around 3 years ago. So when I like started saying, all right, cool, I'm putting together the piece of work, the body of work, the debut album. And it was a relationship that I was once in. And it's so weird because coincidentally, like, it kind of related to what I was going through today. So with like another previous relationship.
When you say
that
today,
I've
then
been
like your most recent relationship.
Yeah. So it's like,
that's what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, but it's actually from one of years ago. But
it's kind of still relevant.
But it's so like relevant to whatever's gone on most recently.
Yeah.
And like every time I listen to it now, it kind of scares me because it was like I kind of spoke that into existence again.
Yeah.
In the sense of, all right, cool. I was explaining whatever I was trying to explain about the first relationship, but then like, it was just, it's weird. But it was personal though, and it's very true. Like everything that I say within that album is just the truest side of me. Like I don't fabricate anything within that album.
How do you deal with like social media trolling and stuff? Because obviously, like, you know, it's been no secret that your personal life kind of been thrusted into the public eye. A lot of people have been talking about your ex-girlfriend, your relationship and whatever. And people were judging you. People were really like putting their opinion in and saying this and that and that. I'm like, wow, like everyone's talking about notes today. Like when you're looking at your phone, and obviously this is your life, you know the situation, you know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, how does that make you feel?
To be honest, the way I deal with socials is I don't. So like I'll just take the apps off my phone and let my boy control it. Literally. That's what happened during like that whole period of time where people felt like their opinion mattered to me. And it's just opinions at the end of the day. I mean, like, there's stuff that their parents have probably done wrong or their family members have done wrong that could be a bad experience for them and that they've seen while growing up or whatever could have affected them in whatever way subconsciously. So it's like, if they now see what they believe is the same thing or anything like the such, then they feel the need to attack it because they can't attack whatever's gone on in their surroundings. So, man, I couldn't care less.
Onwards and upwards. And do you feel like you've moved past that situation?
Yeah, most definitely. I speak to my son. That's all that matters. I couldn't care less.
Yeah. And your relationship with your son must be amazing. Even as you just said, my son, I could see your eyes glistening. Like, fatherhood, what's that like for you? Congratulations.
No, thank you very much, man. It's beautiful. Obviously, it hasn't been like the most mummy, daddy kind of experience, but it's
Do you think
been
that's
beautiful.
important though, mummy and daddy experience?
To some degree, yeah. I don't believe in having to stay in something that you don't want to stay in because of the fact that you've got a child. I believe in like to some degree being a bit selfish with like your emotions and like your mental state, because like it's in yourself, nobody else. You know what I'm saying? All of them things. Your heart is in you. Your brain is in you. Your gut is in you. So like any decision that you make, like you should try and put you in front of it.
Yeah.
And make sure that you know, all right, cool, how would this decision affect me personally in the next year, 2, 3, compared to how would it affect us or how would it affect you, because you want to be in this thing with me. You know?
Exactly.
I don't believe in like not being selfish with your emotions and your mental state.
Yeah, 100%. And look, obviously, I guess, are you on the market now? Obviously, you know, you were out partying last night. All the women are loving you. You've just dropped your new album.
Yeah.
Like, have you got your eyes on anyone at the moment? Are you talking to anyone?
I've got my eyes on my son. You know.
Amen. Come through.
Big up all the gal them though, every single time. And but I'm just not emotionally available for anybody. I
You know what? I respect that so much, because some people aren't emotionally available, but they don't say it, and then people, the person on the other hand will have to deal with the consequences. But I think saying that is just so real.
Like I keep it like brutally honest, especially with like any of the girls that have seen me after or whatever the case is. Like, I'm not emotionally available for nobody.
You're focusing on yourself, your career, your son, you know, everything's on the up for you, and you know, it's brilliant. Oh my days, you were doing like charity work in Nigeria.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is beautiful.
Enough.
Tell me.
It's actually not a actual like charity. It's just something I've just been doing out of my pocket.
Oh wow.
But hopefully it can become like a.
But what is it? What exactly
charity.
is it? Explain so we understand.
So it's like it's just me setting up water wells, but not wells. It's like bore waters for people to be able to get clean water from the ground.
Wow.
But they just have to like. An engineer will come and then drill the ground in and whatnot, but they have to get like the correct pinpoint of where the water is going to be coming from, of how clean the water is. All the things are going to be tested, and then they start drilling, put some mad poles into the ground and stuff, and then it goes into this big water container that's like, it's got like, I don't know how many liters of water, but it's massive.
So this is really good.
Day. Yeah,
for anyone who tries to call you immature or young on social media,
I've been doing that for like 2 years before I ever had a mother of my child in mind or anything like such. Like nobody can. Yeah, I'm not on the brain wave that everybody else is on. Like, honestly speaking.
Yeah, and what made you want to give back?
So honestly, there was somebody that used to help me clean like my dog and stuff. So I used to take my dog for these mobile spas. Yeah. And then the woman that was doing it was talking to me about the fact that she was doing something in Thailand. And she was actually building like water wells and stuff. And then I was like, oh, that's wavy. Like this was like 3 years ago. I was like, that's wavy, but like kids in Nigeria need this. You know what I'm saying? Like, or people in Africa need it. And I just thought, all right, cool, let me call my mum. I called my mum. She was in Nigeria at the time, working on the house that I was building her. And then, I just asked her, could the person that is building the house have a link for somebody that can drill the ground? And then she said, all right, cool, she's going to check up on it. She did, got back to me, told me the price, and then me and her just started doing it. I just started paying for it and stuff.
Your mum must be so proud.
Yeah, man, she loves it, man.
She just of everything, like, you know, your music career, like what you're doing there, she must be so proud.
Yeah, man. Yeah, big up Mama Notes.
And was that something you always wanted to do, like make your mum happy?
Yeah, 1,000,000%. I've made her like upset in different instances, like, so like the only thing I can do is just make her as happy as possible, you know. And I'm the firstborn as well. So that's out of all my siblings, there's 4 siblings in one household with my mum. You know what I'm saying? So and she didn't have any man there to help her financially or anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, man. I just had to put my socks up, you know what I mean? Pull them up and just do what I needed to do to get the house running.
And you did it. A couple of months ago, I was getting a bit of envy looking at your story. I thought, wow, in LA, everyone was there. I'm like, what? Who isn't there?
Too lit.
It was Drake, was Dave, was Damson Idris. I'm like, that must have been good fun.
No,
big vibes. Was it partying? Were you making music? Like, what was the deal there?
Big up Gigs, especially. I wanna say a massive shout out to Gigs. What had happened? So I was in Miami already.
Yeah.
And I was there for about 2 months. But while I was in Miami, Giggs was telling me that he's finally gonna come to America. But he said, make sure that I'm there. But I kept saying that, but I wanna come back though, or this is happening, or that is happening. He said, no, make sure you're there. The Calvary is arriving.
What?
So then I said, oh, but is it really gonna be lit? He kissed his teeth. He was like, what? I know, don't come with that, fam. Don't come with that. I said, all right, cool. He's locked us the phone now. I bought a ticket to LA from Miami. No, actually from Cabo, Mexico. And then, yeah, I met him straight when I got there. And it was just a real vibe, man. It was just pure. He just took me around. We went to go meet up with Drake as well, me and Giggs personally.
What was that like? What was that experience of you meeting Drake?
It was good, man. It was good. He's a proper guy as well, man. He's a proper guy. Obviously, like, everybody gets like weird things said about them or whatever in the industry or publicly and whatnot. But nah, Drake is a cool guy, man. He's proper cool still.
A genuine guy. Like, some people were looking at that thinking, oh, he's really trying to latch onto the UK scene.
Yeah, but I can't lie, like, Drake's been showing love to the UK since Sneakbo was doing his thing heavy, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know what him and Sneakbo's relationship is personally now, but he's still showing love to somebody that he doesn't know from Adam.
And he doesn't have to.
And he doesn't have to. Yeah. Who are we showing love to out in Toronto that we don't know from Adam? Name me one Toronto artist apart from Drake.
Yeah.
Or Preem or any of the people that he's got in his team. Like, I'll wait.
So is the collab coming then? Did you speak to him about that? Did you come in for the kill?
I didn't speak to him about anything.
Why, man? You need to be forward of these things and say, this is what I want to do. Did you think about it? You thought, let's see how we can network.
Big up Canadian artists out there as well. Big up Puffy Els. Big up all the man that are out there doing their thing and just killing the scene, man, in whatever way that they're killing the scene.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, people ain't really out there checking for people. So, like, nobody should chat rubbish when there's somebody out there checking for a group of people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it only just helps as well. Like, it only helps the scene regardless.
Yeah. And obviously all these videos are going around. You lot were like the Dark Skin Society. Was it DSS?
Yeah.
So what are the entry requirements? People want to know. Like, is this an exclusive?
You can't be lighter than me. That's the entry requirement. Because I'm actually the lightest.
Really? So you're the lighty in the group?
Society. I think I'm the lighty of the group still.
Wow.
I'm the one with the light skin face, yes.
Wow. So that is the entry requirement?
Yeah, you can't be lighter than me, number one.
And darker?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that we feel any what way to any skin tone. We appreciate all skin tones. This is
I had to clarify that, innit?
Yeah, this is just a sorority. This is like the Dark Skin Society is a real, like, it's a real group of, like,
we saw
dark skinned individuals.
We saw. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, but I believe I'm the lightest one in the Dark Skin Society. You know, you got Damson Idris in there. He believes he's the darkest one. I actually feel like Daniel is. But big up every single one of them. Buck is the president of the Dark Skin Society.
Okay. Have you guys taken this into a WhatsApp group or anything? Like, how has this progressed since that trip?
No, we were literally just chilling together. Like, even after that video, like, we'll go to Damson's apartment or whatever that he had there. Or like me and Holo went to Drake's house. Like, it was just like actual.
What was Drake's house like?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh, just.
Yeah, it was nice, man.
Overwhelming, innit?
Yeah, man.
How many rooms? How big was it?
I didn't do no tour. I just chilled and smoked.
So were you in the living room? Where were you?
I was in like this kitchen living room area. It was like, I don't even know what to call it because I didn't feel like a kitchen, but it was a kitchen.
What did it feel like? An arena?
It was just
No, that's what I visualized it to be.
I said an arena. It was a big kitchen still. It's definitely bigger than man's bedroom and all that. You get me? It was a massive, nice kitchen.
Yeah.
And yeah, like we smelt his fragrance as well. He's got some perfume coming out, and he's got some candles coming out as well. So
wow,
we're just smelling all of that. Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, man.
What's all this Daily Duppy stuff going on? You're supposed to drop this, and then you then weren't allowed. What can we see it?
I don't
Is it
know,
possible?
man. I'm being CB'd, man. Somebody's cop blocking me somewhere.
What?
No, I'm playing. I don't know. Like there's something to do with GRM signing something with Polydor, and it affects something to do with Sony. Yeah, it's just some.
You looked annoyed though.
Politics. Yeah, I was, but
you still annoyed now?
Nah.
Calm down now.
Yeah, man. The album's coming out, so I don't really care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's...
Will people ever get to see that at all? Or is that just like a thing?
The Daily Duppy
like your Mabel
so
song,
hard,
we just can't see it. Just pushed aside. Why are you making all these things that we now can't see? The Mabel song, the Daily Duppy?
I don't know. It's not my fault. Like, it's out of my hands. There's nothing I can do.
But
the Daily Duppy is so hard. Even when I'm seeing like so many people just watching the Insta thing.
You're teasing us.
Nah, I'm sorry. I tend to do that.
This is the second time you've done this in this interview. You're teasing us.
I tend to do that.
But yeah, fingers crossed we'll be able to see it. But look.
But like, I proper love that Daily Duppy. I'm so annoyed. That's why I was so vexed.
Yeah, you were fuming.
Come out. Yeah.
You were fuming. In the comments, people were like, oh, well, you should have read the contract and whatever. What's your take on that side of things?
There's no bloody there's no contract to say, can I release a Daily Duppy or not? Anybody that's talking should shut their gob.
This is what I think deep down you're fuming because some of the things that people say about you online, you're over it. You're done with it.
I'll just tell them, shut your gob. If you have anything to say, please, I'll love you to come and say it to my face. I'm going to get a P.O. box as well, so I'll get that address and then come and meet me there and we'll talk, yeah? Anything you want to say, come, please, man to man, woman to man, whatever it is, come and talk to me in
Not
my
woman
face.
to man.
I'd love to see it. I'd love to see the day. Love to see the day.
Not3s, thank you so much for joining me on Capital
Blessings
XTRA.
for having me. Blessings for having me. I appreciate it.